Today's gonna be a good day. Ken, Baruch Hashem, Boker Tov, Rabotai. We're here on this wonderful Monday morning. We are today not gonna have any comments or any questions until after the shiur. These are the rules. These are the rules of the shiur. There are no comments and no questions. I'm not interested in getting dragged into any conversations. We bless everybody. May it be a beautiful week. B'ezrat Hashem. And we are today studying how Rothschild became Rothschild. There was a great rabbi. He was the chief rabbi of a city called Chortko. His name was Rav Tzvi Hirsch Horowitz. Ken, Rav Tzvi Hirsch Horowitz. He was saving money to give to his daughter when she got married. When your daughter gets married, you're going to need to put 100,000, 50,000, I don't know how much you're going to have to put for her dowry, to buy her clothing, to buy her bed, and to buy her furniture, and I don't know what. Maybe a down payment for an apartment. But it's called a dowry, Ken. He was saving money. He saved 500 gold coins, Ken. And he puts 500 gold coins in a pouch, and he had a compartment built into his lectern. He would use to study and pray like a stender. Inside over there, he had built a special shkafchik, and he would keep his pouch inside that shkafchik. One night before Pesach, he was searching for chametz. He searches for chametz. He opens up the shkafchik, no chametz. But you know what else is not there? The money's not there either. Now, he had a helper, this rabbi. His name was Meir Ansel. Meir Ansel was a fine young man who served the rabbi with devotion for quite some time. Recently, Meir quit his job. He got married. He moved into a nearby town. He opened up a grocery store. He earned enough money. He supported himself. Some members of the rabbi's family started to scratch their head. This guy, Druk, so idiot. He opened a grocery store. Druk, he became a Danish Nitchalavek. He became a money individual. So they suspected that Meir Ansel, he might have stolen the money and the pouch of the golden coins. After all, who else could have obtained the money to open? How else would he get money to open a business? Okay? People put this revive. So the rabbi, he was not happy. He says, how could you accuse Meir? He admonished them. He spoke against them. It is forbidden to suspect, but as Rivat, you're not allowed a righteous man. Again, this certainly applies to Meir, who's a Yirei Shamayim. He's God-fearing. He's an outstanding individual, and he served us for many, many years. Now the rabbi, he protested his family, but his family didn't back down. They were insisting. And he said, you know what? He said that I'll go talk to Meir. I'll go see what happened. He decided to pay Meir a visit in his store. Meir was so happy that the rabbi came to greet him. He was sure the rabbi came to give him brachot. To his surprise, all the rabbi spoke about was the stolen money, and the rabbi never told him, you took my money, but the rabbi implied very strongly, Nanyokam, that basically, if you have my money, it would be very nice if you gave it back. He understood the hint. On Ponyol Namyok, the rabbi suspected that he was the thief. So Meir told the rabbi, you're right. I took your money. I needed some money to open up my store. It was very expensive. I took your money. I'm so sorry. I don't have the 500 coins now. I can give you 200 coins now. And I can give you 300 coins, 50 coins every month for 6 months. Could we do such a deal? He said, no problem. No problem. He took the money, 200 coins. He was so relieved. For the next 6 months, he's going to get 50 coins a month. Everything was good. He came home. Now, the truth is, Meir Ansel never stole the rabbi's money. The rabbi had a non-Jewish worker, a maid, who used to clean the rabbi's house. She learned that inside the lectern of the rabbi was the money. One day she came to clean the house. She found the key. Kaddish, she took the money and she took it home. She gave the treasure to her husband. Now, this Nigadai, he didn't spend the money right away. He's not a fool. They're poor. Where are you going to get gold coins from? So this guy, he didn't spend the money right away. He waited a few months. And he sees nobody talking. The rabbi's money was stolen. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's suspecting anything. Everything's quiet. Few months go by. One day he takes out 1 gold coin and he calls all his friends to the bar. He calls all his friends to the bar. They're drinking over there. Drinking. Hey, who's going to pay for everything? He says, don't worry. He takes out from his pocket 1 golden coin and he pays. Wow. Where did you get this coin? I found it. I found it on the street. He says, okay, you found it. Chazak Baruch. He took the coin, and everybody had a good time. Beautiful. Next week, guess what happened? Again, he called everybody to the bar. He says, "On me, alai." Another gold coin. Now the tavern owner again, he starts to get concerned. Where did you get 2 gold coins from? 1 you found, I understand. 2 you found. What are the odds? So he got a little suspicious. He went to the police officer in the city, and the police officer says, if next week he comes to you again, give him a little extra to drink. Give him, let him get drunk. He's going to get very drunk, the guy, and when he gets very drunk, ask him, where'd you get the money from? And sure it was. The guy came back the next week, and he started to drink, and to drink, and to drink, and to drink, and to drink. He got drunk. Now the tavern owner asks him, hey, where did you get these gold coins? He says, my wife works for this rabbi, and she stole these 500 coins from him, and I buried them in my backyard, and Baruch Hashem, everything is good. Life is good, okay? Now, right away, they went to this guy. They went to the guy, they found they found the pouch, they did the research, they find out it belongs to the rabbi. They called the rabbi, they said, Rabbi, we have your money. We have your money, 500 coins. They give the rabbi his coins back. The rabbi's happy. Wow, I got my money back. But there's one problem. I accused an innocent man. This gentleman, Meir Ansel, I accused him falsely. I thought that he was the one who took my money, and he admitted a crime that he didn't even do. And he's been paying me every month 50 coins, 50 coins, 50 coins, 50 coins. I accused this man. What am I going to do? He was happy that he got his money back. So he goes to Meir. He says, I'm so sorry that I intimated that you took the money. Please take your money back. He blessed him. And he said, first of all, why did you do this? He says, Rabbi, I saw how distressed you were that you were missing the money. And I accepted responsibility for the theft. Why? I was going to pay you so you calm down. I didn't want you with a lot of money, very stressed out. Your daughter has to get married. I didn't want you to be stressed. So I took responsibility, Ken. Second of all, Ken? So he says, you know what? I didn't want you to be stressed out. I paid you the money. And what? I wanted you to have good. The rabbi saw that. He said, in the merit of this act, may you, your kids, your grandchildren, be blessed with wealth and honor for generations to come. This family, you know whose family this was? Rothschild. Yes. Went on to become one of the world's most famous financial dynasties, whose very name is synonymous. When you want to say Ashir ke Korah, you say Ashir ke Rothschild. Okay? They're a very rich family. So the point is, why did they become so rich? In Zechut of Boboi Kalon. This Meir Ansel was the great-great-great-grandpapa of these Rothschilds. And what? And because of this sacrifice that he did, and he wanted to pay, and he was accused falsely, and he kept quiet, look at the beracha that came to him for generations on end. Birshutchem, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam, Shehakol Nihya Bidvaro. Amen. We are today studying the Rambam. The Rambam is in chapter 3 of Hilchot Shabbat. The Rambam writes, if I want to turn on my sprinklers in my front yard, on Shabbat I'm not allowed to water my lawn, right? I want to turn on my sprinklers 2 minutes before Shabbat starts. 2 minutes before Shabbat starts, I'm going to turn the on button and it's going to go on Shabbat and it's going to sprinkle my front and backyard. Is that allowed or not allowed?
Allowed.
What do you say, Khaimov?
Sure.
Why is it allowed?
You did it before Shabbat.
יפה. Says the Rambam, מותר להתחיל במלאכה בערב Shabbat. I'm allowed to do a melacha before Shabbat, even though that melacha is not going to be finished before Shabbat. It's going to continue on to Shabbat. It's going to continue automatically. Me'eleha. Me'eleha means automatically, without any human effort, without any human contributions. Okay? That's allowed. שלא נאסר עלינו לעשות מלאכה אלא בעצמו של יום. אבל כשתעשה המלאכה מעצמה, when the melacha will happen on itself on Shabbat, מותר לנו ליהנות ממה שנעשה בשבת מאליו. What's an example? You're allowed to open up the water for the gratki before Shabbat, and the water is going to go through all the aisles and give water to the grass before Shabbat. You're allowed to put mugmar. Mugmar was a type of incense that they would burn, this type of fire that they would make to give their clothing good smell. They would put their clothing on top, they would smoke their clothing to give it a good smell. Okay? It's called mugmar. Before Shabbat you can do that, and it's going to go and smoke the whole Shabbat. מניחים קילול על גב העין וספלנית על גבי המכה, מתרפלים והולכים כל השבת כולה, ושורים דיו וסממנים עם חשיכה ואין. So this is the source to this is the Gemara Masechet Shabbat, and Daf Yud Zayin over there. That there's major machlokot, but we hold like Bet Hillel, that any melacha that happened before Shabbat, it's allowed to be nigmeret me'elea on Shabbat. Now there's a big question. What about a laundry machine? I want to turn on the laundry 2 minutes before Shabbat starts, and it's going to go go. Can I do that or not? Now, many poskim are upset at that. Why are they upset? Because it makes noise. Go. Or the dryer, okay? It makes noise. So some Ashkenazi poskim are against it. It's av shamilta. It's disrespectful to the kavod of Shabbat. Okay? However, if one needs to, you can. For example, your wife did the laundry at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And she tells you, David, do me a favor, throw the clothing in the laundry. You say, no problem, Daragaya. Ken, you got distracted here, you got distracted here, there, you got distracted all over the place. Ken, eventually, at 7:30, you remember, I didn't do the laundry. I didn't do the dryer. If I don't do the dryer, it's going to smell the clothing. You're going to have to do the laundry again. Right? So what? You can throw it in, no problem. You can throw it in before Shabbat, I'm talking about, and let it, even if it's going to go on Shabbat, because my melacha was prior to Shabbat, it's mutar. However, when it finishes, you're not allowed to open it now. Now the lights are going to turn on. All the other things, some laundries, they play music. You have that Khaimov? Wow, Papa invested for you. Samsung you have. I also have Samsung. Baruch Hashem. Hashem bless me. Plays music for me. Ken? So, be that as it may, you're allowed to do melacha. What about cooking? Food. I want to put a steak on the fire before Shabbat. Ken? Now this gets tricky. Why? Raffaele, we're going to his restaurant. He started cooking the steak 5 minutes before Shabbat. 5 minutes before Shabbat, he's cooking the steaks. Now he has a klientura. Okay? He has a klientura. The concern is he's going to make fire. He's going to play with fire. He's going to stoke the coals. He's going to be mehateb gehalim. He's going to play with the fire because he needs it to get out. Okay? So that's why we say, no. The steak has to be fully cooked before Shabbat. Or it has to be something that you're going to forget about. You're going to put it on and you're going to forget about it. Okay? And it has to be fully raw before Shabbat, meaning like this, 2 minutes before Shabbat, you put it on, that's beseder. But if you put it on 8-9 minutes before Shabbat, it already started to cook, but it didn't cook enough, there already we're concerned you're going to make it cook faster. That's why Shlomi Zelim, we put at the bottom of our fire, on top of our fire, what do we put? A blech. Why do we put a blech? We put a blech because of this concern of Shema Yahateba Gehalim. We don't want you to stoke the coals. We don't want you to play with fire, okay? When you put a blech, you're disconnecting your mind from the fire. If you wanted a high fire, you will not put the blech, right? This is an anti-action. And therefore, when I put the blech, there's no more concern that what? Shema Yahateba Gehalim, that he's going to stoke the coals. So too, what?
So there's like
a knob.
Purpose, to make it higher or lower.
We're not concerned. If you did an action against, we're not concerned. What about the thermos? I go to Raffaele, I tell him, hey, I have a lot of choy chori. Okay? Usually plov chori, we know. But we have a lot of choy chori. They're going to sit in your restaurant all day and they're going to have free advertising, you see. The point is that you're going to sit and you're going to get all day, you're going to get, people are going to drink tea over here. Okay? After they like to drink tea, these people. Okay? Now he says, I only put for 50 cups. Okay? But the thermos holds another 100 cups. Okay? Is he allowed to fill it up 2 minutes before Shabbat, plug it in and leave it alone? And it's going to boil on Shabbat. Mata Omer?
It's okay. Before Shabbat, yes.
Before Shabbat. Says Halakha, you can do it before Shabbat, you can fill it, and it's gonna, even though it's gonna continue into the Shabbat, there's no concern over there.
What about if Goy would come Shabbat?
No, Goy is not allowed to put. Where is Goy allowed to put? I'll tell you where. Well, not put. We have in our kitchen a kumkum urn. How many cups is that, Mr. Dave? 200? In the kitchen.
In the back?
In the kitchen, in the back.
About 200, yeah.
200 cups. Over there is a automated pipe that automatically fills up water. That's problematic to use on Shabbat.
Yeah.
A Jew is not allowed to use that on Shabbat. Why? You open water, you cause new water to come in, it makes problems. You mevashel b'Shabbat. You cannot use that unless you close that kranchik. If you close that kranchik, that no new water is going to come in, then a Jew can use that on Shabbat. However, what happens if you forgot to close? The kranchik is open. Okay? Can a goy take water out from there? The goy could take water from there. Okay?
For Jews.
For Jews. Because goy is not thinking right now, turn on, turn off, fill up, no fill up. He's thinking right now they need water. Okay? It's a pasik resher.
It's different than just pouring it in.
Where?
The goy is allowed to pour inside the urn.
When I pour in, I'm doing a direct act of bishul.
So it's indirect, that's why it's okay.
This is, I'm taking water out, indirectly new water is coming in. I'm not allowed to do it, okay? But a goy is allowed to take out water. Now let's say the goy took out that water, okay? I don't want to say too much on recording, people are going to make mistakes. But, so that's allowed to be done on the goy. But when your thermos runs out of water, you're not allowed to put new water there, and the goy is not allowed to put new water for you.
אבל הוא יכול למלות משם, לקחת
כן, אני אגיד בעברית, שמשם, אם הוא רוצה לקחת מים, כן, ולשים פה, זה מותר. למה? מכיוון שמים אלו כבר נתבשלו. אני לא יכול לשים מים ההם אל הקומקום הזה. מכיוון שזה הלך מכלי ראשון לכלי שני, ואני מחזיר אותו לכלי ראשון, זה אסור. אבל אם הגוי לקח ושם אותו בבקבוק, כן? זה עדיין מבושל, כן? ויש מחלוקת בפוסקים אם יש בישול אחרי בישול במים, כן? We hold יש בישול אחר בישול, we're strict. We don't add water to the Rosh Shabbat on Shabbat. There's bishul ahar bishul. Even if the water is cooked already, we don't add, okay? But